Hello, it's week 12 for our 12 weeks of Christmas series. Haven't the weeks just flown by? So before I share the next project, I just wanted to say a big thank you for following me along. And I hope you've enjoyed the projects. If you have missed any of them, they are now all on a playlist on my YouTube channel. And I think you'll find some of them will be great for any occasion. So our project today is a very easy treat bag. All you'll need is a cellophane bag and some gorgeous paper. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. So before we flip the camera, I'm wishing you all a very happy festive time. I hope it's surrounded by your family and your friends. I look forward to sharing more with you in the new year. I'm going to be focusing on some techniques and some fun folds. So do continue to join me. And I'll turn the camera now around and we'll get started for our week 12 project. Catch you soon. So here we have the treat bags, and you can make these in any size. It just depends on the size of your cellophane bag, and it's a great way to dress them up. This one, I've used the green and gold specialty designer series paper with the real red and gold ribbon, but I also made a smaller one using the Reindeer Days designer series paper and just dressed it up with some shaded spruce ribbon. Isn't it cute? You can add chocolates or other treats. You could use it as a gift card or add cash. You can use them for any occasion. So I'm going to show you some tips of how to create them as we go along. So what you will need is grab a cellophane bag, any size will do, and some gorgeous paper. I've already cut mine to size. I'm not going to give you the measurements in creating these bags because your cellophane bag is going to be entirely different. What you'll need to do is measure the width and measure the length down here, and you'll want to just make them, cut the paper to size just slightly smaller than your bag so that you can easily slide the paper in. So I've already cut that. I'm just going to slide this in here, and you can always adjust it if you're finding it a little tight. Just slide that in there and grab a die. You could use, I'm using a circle. This is the smallest from the Stylish Shapes dies. You could make it a square, an oval, but it will need to be a die because you'll find that punches just won't punch through well through the bag and the paper. So you'll just add that, sort of center it there. Before you cut through though, what I found helpful was adding some scrap paper underneath the die at the front and at the back. You'll find when I tested it, it cut through okay, but I think it just gives it a little bit sharper cut when you use some paper. It just helps the grip through with the plastic rather. So I'm just going to run that through my die cut machine and I'll pop back. So here we have our die cut. We can just remove all those bits now, and it's all cut cleanly through. Now just a tip also that I didn't mention, it's a good idea to just run it back and forward through your die cut machine a couple of times. So maybe 2 times would be enough. That just helps give you a good clean cut too. Now you can fill your little bag, add your chocolates, add some cash or a gift card as well, whatever you'd like to do. And then you can add some pretty ribbon. I want to show you some tips in cutting the ribbon. Now, when you do, another point to just keep in note, when you're using bulky chocolates like these balls, it does change the position of your bag. It pulls the bag down a little bit. So before you tie your ribbon on, just take your paper out again and just give it a little trim down the bottom. You'll see how it just pulls up a little bit. So just adjust your measurements before you go ahead and tie it off. So now grab your ribbon. I'm using the red and gold ribbon here, and you'll notice it does have a distinct opposite side. So I wanted to show you, when you're tying it on, I always leave the ribbon on the roll when I'm tying, and I like to turn it upside down whenever I'm tying it on. So move it. I'm moving the roll on that side. So we're going to cross it over and pull that little thread through. Give that a little tug to tighten it. Make your loop here. Make a loop here. And cross those over and tuck it under. Now, as we do that, this piece will flip over, and you'll notice that's the opposite side. So we're going to twist that and pull it. Just keep twisting and adjusting to make sure that it sits on the right way that you want it. It doesn't matter that the opposite side is showing on that knot. That's okay. It gives you a little contrast, but it's nice to have that overhanging thread. So twist it, and if it's still really stubborn and wants to fall, just add a little glue dot once you've got it in place too. That always helps. So twist it around and pull it. So if we just turn it around the opposite way, you'll find it's just give that another twist and pull, and you'll find that sits quite well, being the right way. So you've got your little bag full of your treats. You can add a tag. Let's just bring that one back in now. So you can fill it with all your lovely treats. Add a tag. You can always add that loop on before you tie it off too, or just thread that through that knot part. I've added the golden greenery. I've stamped one of the leaves off that and die cut some of those leaves in the soft sea spray and the shaded spruce. And isn't that a really sweet gift? Dresses up those chocolates and use it on any paper you like. You could use this for any occasion. What do you think? Give it a like or a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to catch our techniques that will start in the new year. Thanks for following me along. Have a happy Christmas time and enjoy the time with your family, and I'll catch you in the next year. Bye.